Whew. How's it going, Raggle viewers? Grim getting right back into another Grim Roll session of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition and this glorious homebrew, the Esterisle's Cartography Guild. That said, I had to make some food, so I'm running a tad late, so let's go ahead and just jump into the Discord right now.
You're really fearing it.
I'm frickin' here!
Yeah.
Calm your tits!
Oh my god. Matthew just committed like a summoning ritual. What the hell?
Like how I tell you all, I might be just a touch. If I'm not there immediately, it's because I'm making the food, and I made the food, and I'm here now.
So
Brother,
Matthew was
Interesting. You make the food, yet I don't see the food.
You get the food, you mix it with the pudding.
I made the
You
food.
take the sun, you take the moon.
Give me...
Oh my god.
Yes.
Seafood scampi. So good. So good.
I see
Damn,
food.
I
I eat it.
I got mashed potatoes because it's hard to have good food when everything's gone.
Right?
No one took the shrimp.
That's weird.
Shrimp is expensive.
Why am I not seeing your faces?
God
I'm
hates you.
not seeing your face.
Also, my internet's always been wonky that way, dude. 50-50 shot I'll actually see anybody other than myself.
I just... I might have a heart attack, we'll see.
What's a counter to coffee? Do you need to like drink a lot of alcohol or
I
something?
think I need a laxative.
No, you had 7 cups of coffee. You're good on that front.
I have a lot of... Well,
Man, your
Me,
bowels are
actually.
gonna hate you.
So good.
Wait, what'd you say? You went to Home Depot or you helped a lot of people?
Why not both?
I prefer Menards.
What?
Because I'm Menards.
Speak English, damn it.
I hate that I know what that is.
Oh, hell, got it.
Company?
You save big money when you're at Menards.
The hell you do.
Basically, there was a NASCAR driver that started his own hardware store.
Okay.
It's called Menards.
I mean, is his last name Menard?
Man,
Fuck if I know.
I am so ready to start. It's
Okay.
crazy.
Fine. Fine, we'll start. We'll play this game that we're here for.
Yay!
Jeez.
All right, everyone, be quiet. When last we left off,
We found an island.
Gwydion leveled up.
And
With
I
stuff
got
on it.
sexy bee armor.
You did get sexy bee armor.
You don't need to say sexy and be right next to each other. It's already implied.
Fine. I got sexy. No, I got bee sexy armor.
They're still right next to each other.
Got Wonky Wasp armor.
Anyway. Yes, last time we did a bunch of stuff while you were in Tortana. You guys went for a dinner party where you discussed the sculptor, a serial killer that is in the city of Tortana. You guys, well, kind of did your own individual things. A few of you went to the Wizard's Sleeve, trying to look for any sort of like changeling thing because they seem to have that sort of thing going on, but turned out nothing.
Also, the sex.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the important part. I mean, changeling, who cares about that? Just like any of us are inquisitors or nothing. Any case, Gwydion did his whole training thing. He did get beaten senseless, but other than that, it was pretty useful.
Well, beaten means it was like plural. There was only one punch.
That's
Yeah.
all that
I
was
got
needed.
Yeah. Did you not get hit with no? Because you shielded with the rocks being thrown at you.
Yep.
All it took was one punch.
One punch!
That's what I felt like.
Is that
Pretty
a
much.
reference to something?
Nope. Anyway,
Not all.
anyway, Lucian also did some stuff with his new friend Gorthak, which is nice. Learned a little bit about him. Pretty much after all of that, you guys just kind of spent the week as you normally would and went out to explore once more. Now on the 14th of Summer's End, you guys have reached this this island that you think is going to be dragon themed for whatever reason.
Who thought that was dragon themed?
Well, you guys literally said the words. This is going to be dragon themed.
I thought we were talking about giant lizards or something. Wasn't that the thing?
I say a lot of things.
We know.
I mean, I might have gotten confused with giant lizards and dragons because, I mean...
We'll check the archives later.
In any case, the island that you find is covered in a dense jungle. On the western side, you see a single large mountain with small trails of white smoke coming from the top of it. You see from the mountain a waterfall that leads into the trees below. On the eastern side, you see a series of stone spires, many of which you see bear large stone buildings with long faded red tapestries, now in tatters flying off of them. They also look very familiar to Lambert.
Boy, does that look familiar.
Oh, also.
It looks like home.
Oh, are they expecting you?
No, because this is not my home. I just said it looked like home. This looks like another school of, my kind, frankly.
Oh, so there's multiple, I see.
I heard rumors. This is actually the first I've seen one. We're gonna want to look into that, aren't we?
There are probably a few things we'll need to look at on this island. I think at least a few of us have something here that we need to find.
You'll probably love the library in there. If they kept decent bestiaries, there's going to be a load of information we're probably going to want to take with us. And by we, I definitely mean me.
Well, if there's a library, count me in.
But doesn't that mean there would be inquisitors here?
I don't know this particular school. I, again, was not even aware there actually were other schools. To my immediate knowledge, hopefully they're as like-minded as me and my kind, where fuck the Inquisitors and the heavy-handed tactics. If not, maybe they'll just be friendly.
I'm so excited for this island.
That's a good mentality.
Don't mind us for
to have.
just stealing your library.
Well, that's enough chit-chat. I think it's about time we got on the island then.
He looks
Perhaps
decrepit.
we take some time to look for the missing vessel before we set shore.
Alright, that's the other reason we went this way.
So, do we skirt around the island then?
Hit her on the island then.
We could. I mean, honestly, because I did point out how I thought it would be best if we docked, like, on this little inlet here. So it's, like, right in the middle between this and that.
There's no sheer cliffs around here, so I guess we could talk just about anywhere.
Just about.
Sure, let's do it.
So are you guys going to circle around the island?
I guess until maybe we find the lost ship, if it's here, then stop and look at that.
I mean, we came from the west, so we already got a good look at, like, this side of the island. We didn't see anything. I mean, if we're gonna just skirt around, let's go ahead and just... If my fucking Q button would work. Yeah, just skirt around over yonder, go around to this little inlet.
Now, you do find something interesting while running around.
Oh.
Oh! Water.
Well, how about that?
There we go. Yeah. So you do spot a river. It looks like it is wide enough for your dinghy to get through, which will make it easier to travel around. Traveling along the river, you will move 1 tile per hour faster.
I'll take it.
Huh.
Would we go even faster if we were going in the direction of the river?
Probably.
We're headed upstream this way, but that's fine.
Or run away really fast.
I mean, still, it's faster. I'll take faster on the island that's freaking how fucking big?
Very big.
2?
40, at least 43 meters.
At least 2 big.
43 meters.
It is. it is also worth mentioning that you start to see like these bluer bits, like where like this blue kind of interrupts this green.
Yeah.
That's essentially all swamps and like marshland. Like
Ugh.
it is like in water.
Okay.
Yay.
So it will be slower moving in those without a boat.
Best biome.
Almost
Well-
seems like we might want to take the boat.
So we're going to interrupt our circumnavigation of the islands to go up the river then.
That's a good idea.
Well, hopefully the other
Perhaps
ship
we
on this one-
continue to navigate around the islands and see what options we have to ourselves.
I could attest to that. We have enough rations, I think, to spare a few days. So.
Okay.
I'd hope it wouldn't take a few days.
No,
Well,
but, it's a big island.
It is, in fact, a big island.
I mean, it probably will take you the better part of a day to circumnavigate the thing.
We prepared for time.
Just sailing around. You guys don't really find anything outside of what you see here.
Hmm.
Well, that may have been a
Is there any particular reason why where the ship currently is under it looks darker blue than a little bit to the right?
Deeper water? Artistic choice?
Sure.
As long as it's
Yeah.
not a kraken or anything.
Deeper water.
Right. Yep, deeper water.
Could be like muddied water from the sediment coming off the island.
So,
That is one thing. The areas around where the river meets the ocean are greener. You can see a little bit, but this island took so long. Took so long.
Into the Nile we go.
Okay. By the time that you circumnavigate the island, it will be nighttime. So, like, I mean, you can go at nighttime, or you can get a long rest first.
I haven't expended any resources. I can't see in the dark, but you
Well,
know.
I'm about to say, that's the thing.
The longer you travel, you will probably end up,
Being exhausted.
yeah, getting exhausted. Like, you probably have like only a handful of miles that you can travel without making that exhaustion roll.
Yeah, so long rest and just do it. Start trekking at dawn, probably the better bet, honestly.
We ride at dawn.
Who the fuck?
Oh, swamp music.
It's the riding music.
Is that what that was?
Yes, it is.
Well, it's mine. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So, you guys take a long rest. Does anyone take a watch?
I'll take one.
Well, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Jesus.
What fucking phone that is?
This is difficult. I can barely exist. Okay.
At the out in the trees here, you can hear like some like swampy sort of like movement sounds, and like some shadowy figures within the tree line kind of moving around. It looks like there's something here that has seen you, but it doesn't seem that they're making any sort of contact.
I will relay that to the next
Right,
person.
this is when we
if
give them
anyone who
blankets.
takes over my watch.
The rest of the night just kind of passes by. Nothing seems to occur. No sort of attack. And first thing in the morning, you guys get your dinghy ready and get ready to explore this freaking island, brother.
The Swamp Island.
Yeah,
But where do we
Swamp
want to
Island.
go first?
I mean, there's only real 2 points of interest that we see so far.
The noises and everything I heard, I relate to everyone when we wake up. Then.
Oh, joy. Of course, it would be inhabited by
It
something.
wasn't bees.
It didn't
No.
seem like bees. It didn't
I'm pretty-
seem like bees.
I'm pretty sure we recognize bees by now.
Bees, we would leave. That's not-
You're looking at one. As
Yeah.
I show off my new armor.
Yeah, by the way, that's
Oh.
fucking horrifying.
Hey.
Realistically, I think it would be best to go towards the source of the water first, because then we can go faster to our second point.
I don't know what the waterfall is so interesting for. The settlement seems like the obvious choice to head towards.
That seems true as well, but there could be treasure behind the waterfall.
That, and if
Yeah.
we're gonna find any local fauna, it would definitely be congregating at the waterfall. And I would kind of like to know what's on the island before we go talk to the people here, if there are any.
Seems to be almost a sun drawn on the landscape here.
I figure if these people are witchers, and they have a library about beasts, talking to them would tell us what's on the island.
Well,
Because
just
the
what they
sun-
found all around. I mean, I don't know about their library, if they even honestly might have one, but the library at my school, it was kind of hell to find anything worth a damn.
Well, I suppose you're the expert then, but,
Expert's a strong word.
yes, well,
It's the Talon.
nevertheless, I am quite good at finding things within libraries. If you need help with that, I'm familiar with how people categorize their information. My vote is to go towards the school first thing. I think that might tell us more. It might be safer as well.
All right.
than just
Going
going
in,
out to
vote
the
school.
wilderness.
I vote weird sun shape with a waterfall coming out of it.
Where's the sun shape?
He's talking about
Sun
the
shape. It's-
hopefully not active ancient
Oh.
volcano.
Plateau.
That is a mountain.
A
Oh,
plateau.
I vote
There
for
you
the
go.
school library thing.
Okay.
Shit, I'm British now. Right?
I'm honestly torn because I'm not kidding about I wanted to kind of know what's on the island fauna wise and maybe some flora. But at the same time, Witcher School is Witcher School.
I mean, what better way to find flora and fauna?
Right?
I have the researcher feat.
Screw it. Hold on.
It may be beneficial for us to know more about the island from its inhabitants before we go off the beaten track.
Alright, one will be frickin' volcano thing. Did that not roll? There we go. Okay, well, apparently I decided on volcano.
Okay. So far, it's 2 against 3.
Who's the last decider? Leora?
Yeah, she
Is not here now.
is still asleep. She likes to sleep in the morning.
I mean, I literally
The
just
worst
flipped the
part-
silver piece. That's all I did for my choice.
The worst part
Okay,
is,
so,
if I know Leora, I feel like Leora would want to go to the volcano. It upsets me.
Yeah.
So maybe let her sleep in and say.
I mean, if it comes down to that, we'll just coin flip for it again.
Yeah.
That's worked well in the past.
Well,
But I'm good at
perhaps we
boring
head
fucking
upriver, and if we have changed our minds by the time we've reached the fork, we'll come to a better decision.
Yeah, and while we go upriver to the fork,
That's a
I'm
good
definitely
idea.
keeping an eye out for.
Leora has woken up.
You're smart. All right. So you guys travel up the river.
Do I catch an eye of anything as we travel along, like any interesting looking plants that are either completely alien to me or something that looks like it might be useful in alchemy?
Make me a nature check.
I mean, I'm good with either that or survival. They're both the same modifier, thankfully.
Hey,
Okay.
Michael, you got a bowl for tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Michael?
So, you do find a little bit of like it's a reed that kind of grows along the outlines of the river itself. If you give me one moment, I forgot what it was called. It was freaking lizard tail.
Ha!
Right. Okay. Of course.
From what you know, it is poisonous, but can be used to harden one's skin and protect it from damage.
That sounds like a potion of resistance, possibly. I might want to
What?
snack some of that.
Scrape it against your skin.
Just like like a loofah.
All right.
Maddie wants to know if you can set her up.
Oh, gee. All right. So as you guys are going down the river, suddenly, so very
Well, let's say
suddenly,
one quick. What was the reed's name again?
lizard tail.
Thank you. I know it's something tail.
Isn't it always? Did I do what I was supposed to do? Doesn't look like I did.
Definitely
That
snagging
upsets
that.
me, but I'll be all right. All right, sorry. This is just taking a little more setup because I'm a bad person. My apologies. As you guys are floating down the river, suddenly a javelin comes out of nowhere and attacks one of you. Tries
No,
to.
the javelin. The javelin's attacking.
It is aimed towards Gwydion.
Of course it is.
I rolled for it. Don't worry too much. It was a 9 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, it does. Suddenly, out of the woodwork of this swampy marshland,
It's a dude.
come a series of dudes.
Oh shit!
Yeah, an entire series of dudes.
Come on.
They stand about 6 to 7 feet tall.
Ooh.
They and they're they look like lizard people.
Oh yay!
May I attempt combat music with a Jonathan?
Yes, you may.
All right. How do I pilot this
They
thing?
might be.
I have
Dash-
no idea.
Okay. Now, do I dash play the song link?
Yeah.
I think
Let's see how
so.
this goes.
Play.
Also, Gwydion, when you lay your eyes on one of these lizard men, a memory flashes in your eyes.
Ah,
The fields of burning dragonborn corpses line your feet. You sit hunched over on all fours, a fresh pool of vomit in the dirt below, mixing with the blood and ash. The houses here are burning. You made sure of that. Some of your squadron are reveling in what they had just done, but you were different. Something in you changed. You saw things that you could not comprehend in the flames. And suddenly, you have just a single thought. Out there, somewhere, is a great tower that awaits you. And you have no other choice but to seek it.
We're just going to Stephen King
Anyway.
territory.
Hey.
Brother.
I guess Gwydion gets a 1,000-yard stare in his eye for a hot second.
We're gonna
After it's
fantasize later.
No, you're into lizards, Gwydion.
Kill every last one of them. I don't say that.
Ooh.
Not just them, not just the men, but the women and the children.
I'm an idiot.
Not the
Dang,
lizard
brother.
men, but the lizard women and the lizard children too.
So we're in
That's
a
such a good
boat,
roll.
yeah?
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, that's a boat.
I-
a boat?
Oh Jesus.
You know, at that, what you're on.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Wow.
I don't suppose anyone speaks
Yeah.
lizard, do they?
See?
Bark, bark.
I'll need 10 minutes.
We don't have 10 minutes.
Exactly.
They're probably going to eat us. Or try.
Unlikely. We just kill them before they get to us.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck.
See,
I'm
look,
on top of the boat.
it's a boat.
It's a boat.
Suck a dick.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel
Alright.
like
It's a
Aotearoa
boat.
made this. It's totally his colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Did you fix the thing? You did fix the thing. Good.
The boat
Lucian, as the javelin, I'm sorry. There might not be this many. I did this last time and it caused problems. Allow me to seek recompense for my actions.
You better. Actually, more than this many. That's why.
All right, yeah. So 6 lizard men come out from the woodwork. They seem to have just attacked your good friend Gwydion. The javelin did just like completely miss and just land inside of the boat, like in between you and Leora.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, so this dinghy, is it big enough that I could, and I'm massive, but could I try to brace myself inside of it to not get hit by things, perhaps?
I mean, I partial cover, sure, but not full cover by any means.
In that case, this is difficult terrain or something, right?
Yeah, the water itself is difficult terrain, basically.
Okay. Sure, let's do it. That's 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm good. I'm in the face.
Okay. That just hits.
All right, perfect.
You do the
5
classic
points.
stab him in the face. Surprisingly enough, it actually worked. Anything else in your turn?
Oh, he has a swim speed.
He's
He does.
occupied with family.
Yeah,
I bet he's gonna do like a punch.
I bet he'll punch.
I do what is called a brace up and gain temporary hit points.
Oh, he got
That's
you
the
guys.
opposite of a punch.
Oh
It's
man,
the exact opposite.
That's
You're
not
all
removing
wrong.
hit
You
points
done
from a
messed
creature.
up.
That's gaining hit points.
You
All
did.
wrong.
You goofed.
Temporary hit points. Thank you. That is my turn.
Of course. Gwydion, you look at the now vibrating javelin in the side of the dinghy. You had just like had your moment and you're like kind of still coming to grips with what just happened. It usually doesn't happen. So in the midst of something important, still, you aren't surprised. Therefore, you can just kind of shake it off and go about your turn.
Yeah, Gwydion stares off for a second, then shakes it off and does the incantation for Toll the Dead on the lizard man that he hit already.
Okay.
So make a wisdom save. DC 14.
You're right. This is correct. He rolled a 7.
That's 6 necrotic damage.
One would expect.
I will go prone.
That
Very good.
Our heroic captain.
Leora.
the coward Gwydion Blue Eyes.
It's strategic.
We never said he was brave. We just said he was dashing.
This is true.
You have at least once said the brave Captain Blue Eyes.
There's nothing cowardly about using the
Obviously inspecting the ship for any damage.
Obviously.
Tactically.
No holes here, guys.
Anywho, Leora.
How much of this water is difficult terrain? How many of the blocks?
If it has water in it, it's difficult terrain.
Okay, well, some of these areas are hard to see. Like, is this water or is this shoreline?
Like this is water. This is not water.
We've identified not water.
Okay.
Chart out your path, and I guess Michael will tell you if you can make it.
No, I figured it out. Okay.
Okay, you can make it.
And I'm gonna rapier the son of a bitch.
Is that Timmy's mom?
No, this is Nathan talking.
No, I was thinking.
That's really funny.
No, this is Patrick.
What happened to this?
No, this is Patrick.
Michael.
Yep. Yes, that does hit. Sorry, I'm fixing your problem.
I don't know what you mean by my problem.
Identifying shore.
Yes. So you do stab him with a rapier, and you get him like right in the chest, like in between some of the ribs, and you get some of the important bits on the inside. But he is still like he's coughs up some blood. And Lucian, you actually hear this because you're right next to him. Under his breath, he mutters the draconic word for bastard.
Owned.
He would have heard that, but he's not there right now. I'll tell him again later.
And then I bardically inspire Lambert.
Lambert, you suddenly feel inspired.
I don't know why. I feel like I could kill this a little better now.
Lambert, more like Hanbert.
Don't ever say that again.
Okay. Liliana, it's your turn.
Well, that side looks like it's being taken care of. I'm going to focus on the guy to our right. Bonus action, insightful fighting. So my...
Okay. You roll a 3.
Nice. And then I will attack with my short bow.
Oh.
Ooh!
Well.
With the sneak attack.
Yeah. You take a look at him and you're like, he's going to try to dodge to the right. And you kind of shoot the arrow at him a little bit to the right. He ducks and tries to dodge right in through the eye, right out the back of his skull.
10 page. Oh, wait, wrong guy.
I was waiting for that to slip up.
One kill.
And that is the end of that turn.
All right, Lambert.
Well, I was going to go after that man, but now I no longer have a man to go after. So instead, I'm going to say fucking hurl a firebolt at that man. Ignite! 14.
Unfortunately, you're still trying to get used to this new magic thing. It's like it lobs in an arc and it just like lands in the water.
I don't like the way she's looking at us.
Fuck. I tried. God damn it, this is all difficult terrain too. There's no way how I could reach anything. I'm gonna stay behind the tank.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
I'm not
It is the lizard foe's turn. I like that one. Alright, so first things first. A few of them, it seems that these guys are not as affected in the swamp. The water is like deep enough for them to just like glide through it.
Bricks.
And also they have a special feature I gave them because they're swamp lizard folk.
Web.
Unfortunately, they're still not that very fast. Unfortunately, for them, this guy is gonna like huddle himself up around these, like behind some of these rocks. And the rest of these guys are just gonna try to get a little closer. This guy's also gonna get behind some rocks, like over here. It looks like the ones that are closest to you here are holding these they're all holding like spiked shields, like they're made out of like mostly bark but some stone. And the ones in the back seem to have javelins. The ones up front seem to have these like big clubs to just bludgeon you. So the ones in the backs, they're gonna take one of the javelins and just kind of start throwing them out. I believe we're gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna have one attack against probably Liliana. Is that within range? It should be within range, right? No,
Also-
not quite.
Also, it's important to note, being behind like an ally is supposed to count as half cover in this game.
Ah,
Or I guess like a creature in general who's like of medium size.
right.
Curve the
Well,
javelin.
actually, looks like only one of them is close enough to throw a javelin at anybody. So we're gonna have this guy throw a javelin. We're gonna say at Lambert because he
That'll
shot
be
a
at
firebolt at
disadvantage.
him. It will be a disadvantage. Yeah. That's not bad.
Boost used me as cover for plenty of time.
That is a 15 to hit.
That thankfully misses.
It just like launches right past you as it's coming your way. Q just kind of hits it with his shield and it just bounces off at like just a slightly different arc that just completely misses you.
Nice.
This guy here is still alive. So he's going to bash Lucian with his spiked shield and then swing with his club and try to hit Leora. So on Lucian, that is a 17 to hit. I will look up his AC real quick. 17 does hit. So he is going to take 5 points of damage. Some of that is going to be temporary HP. In fact, all of it is.
Yep.
Unfortunately. And the club. Ooh, that is a 23 to hit you, Leora.
That hits a lot.
It hits 5. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
20% of my health.
Yes. Yes, it is. The rest are going to take the dodge action. Q.
How deep is this water?
It's probably about like 3 feet deep. It's deep enough to like kind of loosely like it's like mid like chest kind of like mid torso kind of level.
I think that's what I do, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump off the boat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to
ground.
get into melee with this guy here.
All right.
And I'm gonna swing my hammer.
Seems reasonable.
Hammer.
You have disadvantage. He did try the dodge action.
Okay, yeah.
That is not going to hit. He was just like bracing himself behind the shield, and you go in for an attack, and he just, gets him right in the shieldy bits.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself. And
Okay.
while I'm doing it, I'm just like belting out the tenets of the forge.
All right. It is Lucian's turn. Assuming direct control. I just about believe we're going to go in for a trident attack. How about you guys? You guys feel like he's going for a trident attack?
All right.
Sounds
I
right.
would love it. He would love this.
That is 6 points of tridentular damage, which is not enough. So he's going to punch him directly in the face. which for some reason he doesn't have a thing for, because I think it's actually listed as the Beeple's elbow now. So we're gonna say he doesn't have any poison in there, but he still hits with the Beeple's elbow, and that is enough. So with that second one, just the pointy bit at the end, he just like kind of brings it down. The trident like had him like clutching at his chest, so whenever he came down with the elbow, just kind of pierced his spine, and he just like stops moving and falls to the ground.
Guys, I think I figured out what the name of the island. Florida.
I don't get it.
Gwydion.
All right, boys, here we go. Are any of these guys injured?
No.
Sadly, no.
Right. I'll mosey my way on over here, getting up from prone, and I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at the guy in the very back.
Ooh. I like that.
15?
He is one of the ones that took the dodge action.
Ooh.
So it would
So
be 14, which is not enough.
Yes! Yes! That's my turn.
I learned that people can use the dodge action, and it's already paying dividends for me.
It really does.
It is Leora's turn.
Okay. I am going to viciously mock this man thing.
Okay. Whiz save. Whiz save. That is a 14. So yeah, he has been mocked viciously.
And on my turn.
Oh, those utterly useless cantrips are
Vicious?
amazing. Yeah, it does other stuff. Like, I think he has disadvantage on his attack now. Just one, though.
Yeah,
That is... I thought that was just Frostbite that did that.
No,
That's also vicious mockery.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, sadly, it's just a D4 damage is the only offset to that. That said, he did roll max on it.
I mean, he felt it.
So what does Leora say to this lizard man? I'm going to make a purse out of you?
Why be a lizard when you can be dead?
Okay.
I'm
Don't know what-
crashing. I'm crashing.
No kidding. Why be crashing when you can be dead? Liliana.
The one next to Ayator. No, I had your name fucking down, and I forgot how to pronounce it.
Atirola.
Yeah. Is it injured?
It is injured now.
Alright. Alright, I'll just shoot at that one.
That is going to miss.
And I will end my. Wait. Let me just. Yeah. Bonus. I'm just for the shits and giggles of it. I'll bonus action. Eye for detail. For a perception check to see if there's anything hidden.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead. You do not see any hidden thing.
Alright, I'll let my turn.
Lambert.
I'm going to do the ballsy thing and leap off the boat and attempt to hack at this man's.
You will have disadvantage.
That's okay, because I also have Bardic Inspiration, which I forgot I had last time.
Yeah. That gets charisma mod.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's...
it?
That said...
Also, don't forget about my shanty man.
Oh god, what's that do again? I remember it does something stupid. That's amazing. Okay, that's a charisma modifier to the roll as well. Okay, I didn't need it, thankfully. But for shits and giggles, and because I get back on short rest, let's just action surge and swing again.
Oh.
Again.
I didn't even need the bardic. I need to stick with my damn sword. I can't cast spells for a damn, but boy, do I hurt things with a blade.
It's almost like you're a fighter or
Just-
something.
Just like Errol.
Right? At least my version of girl.
Oh, so that's who you are.
Well, an effective turn, and he is bleeding out heavily, but he is not dead yet. It is the lizard folks' turn now, and they've... Oh, they've done got you in their sights.
Seeing Lambert tear that lizard folk to shreds, Gwydion stands in the back giving 2 thumbs up.
Fantastic. So, this guy is going to try to, the guy next to Lambert, he's going to go in for a spiked shield and then a heavy club attack.
Fun.
So a 14 to hit with the shield,
That's a no.
and that is a 7 on the club.
That's
But
also...
a javelin is also going to be flown your direction.
I made all this noise. What?
That is an 18 to hit.
Oh, so you're trying to hit me in the butthole with your javelin, eh? You did it! Fuck!
Okay, that's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Ow.
I am unsure how to take that, but okay. And then we have a spiked shield and a heavy club against Q. It's an 8.
Nope.
And a 22.
Yes.
The heavy club is going to come down. You managed to, you block the shield with the shield, but it just comes around the corner with that heavy club. Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And we have another javelin coming toward you as well, Q.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, no. My shield
That is a
faith.
21 to hit with the...
Never mind, sorry.
A 21 to hit with the javelin.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
All right, it is now your turn. You're starting to get a bit bloodied by these guys, but you're still feeling pretty all right. It's all relative.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna step on to this little island.
All right.
And as his action, he's going to use his channel divinity.
Ooh.
And we're gonna draw some lines.
Draw them lines.
Are you gonna make it damn?
3,
A damn.
5.
Because
Damn.
So that's 10 feet tall.
yeah.
And that'll be his turn.
Yeah, so out of the water erupt 5.
Yeah.
I can count. 5 steel or iron walls. That's very good. Lucian.
Right. So while I reload roll 20, I would like to yell at them in Draconic.
Okay.
And I am going to tell them to stop fighting, or they will all be killed.
At first, they seem a bit taken back that you speak their language, being unscaled as you are. One of the ones, the one in the back here, he looks like he's more of in a leadership sort of position. Calls back basically. We are protected by the blinding one.
You heard it here first, folks.
Protected by the blinding one.
Make sure to wear sunglasses.
All right, we'll see how protected they are. If I can not lie, that would be cool.
Wouldn't it?
Shit. It would be very cool. This computer is so garbage. Okay, how far is he? He's far.
Give or take.
Give or take, he's that far. So that's 10. 20. Is that like rock there in between he and I? Is that cover for him there?
Yes.
Then I guess I will. I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna dash right up next to him, and I'm going to tell him, we'll see just how protected you are.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Gwydion.
All right. I've been thinking about this turn. See that lizard folk, the one next to Lambert?
Maybe, yes.
Toll the dead.
Wow.
It may kill him.
Because he is dead, yeah.
That is an 18.
Damn.
All right, let me roll damage. All right.
Appropriate.
That's max damage.
Hey, you crit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anything else?
Nah.
Leora.
Wait, does anybody else see him rolling just 1d0?
No,
that was the joke. Yeah, that was the joke.
He crit. It's green.
That means roll 20 is optimistic.
I'm a mastermind.
It's optimistic.
That's a different class.
Master of jokes and all things practical.
Unfortunately, as the rapier tries to pierce through his scaly lungs, I don't know where I was going with that. He does block it with his shield.
Well, it sounds like that.
And I end my turn.
I suppose it does sound like that. Liliana.
I will go attack the one below. Aotearoa.
A Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla.
Unfortunately.
Phonetically, that kind of works.
I'm very happy with the joke.
I'm not. Unfortunately, the arrow goes right past them. It does, like, it just bounces off the iron wall behind him and, like, almost hits Q just with the ricochet. But luckily, no one is injured. Well, I suppose unluckily, nobody is injured. But luckily, none of you are injured.
I will, again, for the shits and giggle, just perception with my bonus check. I mean, our bonus.
I mean, yeah.
You're blinded by
The
that.
blinding would drive.
Off in the shadows out there, you swear you hear movement.
You don't see it, you hear it.
Yeah. You can hear movement.
Rustle, Russell.
Sounds like this.
Hackety slash?
Yeah.
That hits. As he used his shield to block Leora's rapier, you take the opportunity to swing around and just lob off his head. There we go. Consider his head lobbed.
Nice. And now, I'm gonna go over here and help Aotearoa with his dancing partner.
Okay.
That's my turn. Actually, wait, no, it's not. Second wind bonus action, I could do that. I should probably do the thing. I am back at the max.
Sweet. It is the lizard folk turn. This guy is a little bit not happy with all these walls, but he's gonna, like, climb up and, like, get behind one, lob a javelin out at Leora because yeah, at Leora.
Okay.
That's a 10 to hit. That's not good. The other guy, we're gonna have the one here. We're gonna have a shield attack going towards Q, trying to push him up against the wall. That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as the spikes just kind of like brace up against your metal armor. You take damage anyway because games. The club comes around and tries to hit Lambert. He is going to roll a 7 on that because I am hot garbage. And then we're going to have the guy up top make a shield attack against Lucian.
Try.
That's a 22.
He succeeds.
That is a 3. That's 3 piercing damage.
Shit. Jesus. God damn.
And then we're going to have a trident attack. That one is going to be a 15.
That'll miss, actually.
All right. As he goes for that one, you just block that one, and all is well. Q, this is your turn.
Well, we're gonna attack the lizard folk with a hammer.
Yes, that will hit. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I mean, he takes it. His head's kind of ringing a bit, but he's still up and running.
That'll be his turn.
Right, Lucian.
Right. So first, because this fool dared to disrespect me, I'm going to stab him with my trident.
As you should for someone that disrespects you, just stab him.
Yeah.
That's not
That
a
is
trident.
not a trident.
This is the way.
Can I use the attack roll, or do I have to reroll it?
I re-roll it because you have a +2.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's slightly better.
That does hit. I mean, it hits
For
either
6
way,
damage.
but it hits. All right.
1 moxie point to give him Yol 1-2, and strike him twice with the Beeple's elbow.
Heard.
Bonus.
Oh, you just do like a chicken wing? Like,
That one. That one is going to miss.
Try again, and also miss. All right,
Yes.
that is all.
He just kind of laughs at you in Draconic.
How do you laugh in Draconic?
That's good. That's good.
yeah.
Lucian.
I took a few years of Draconic. Lucian is no, my name's Gwydion. But anyways, if I move up here, can I see this lizard folk just a little bit?
I would say he
Corners.
has pretty heavy cover, but you can still see him a little bit.
Oh, cover that don't matter. I'm gonna cast insinuation.
Oh
Make a
god.
wisdom save.
Cover.
Oh, this is
17.
Fuck. Well, I figured I needed to use spell slots eventually,
I have high wisdom.
and that's what I get. That's my turn.
I roll high on saves, but I roll nothing for damage. It's very annoying. It just means that no one's taking any damage. Leora, it is your turn.
That's like what happened with the bees.
Yes! It's very bad.
Everything's the bees.
Everything's the bees.
Everything's the bees.
Everything's the bees.
Bull's elbow is a cursed item.
I've said that for years. Everything's the bees. If you want to attack this one, you're going to have to, like, at least be here.
Step out.
Because this is an iron wall.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No,
that.
you're good. In any case, you miss.
Oh, we're all shit.
And after that, I'm going to walk here.
Uh,
I have the movement.
yeah, would it technically be considered out of range if it's behind cover?
They would not be. Still 5 foot.
It's
though.
still in range.
That's odd.
It's just weird.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you would be able to attack her since she's behind full cover there.
Oh,
Well,
okay, because
No, like as they're
full
moving.
cover and total cover are different. Because like full cover is just cover that's roughly the size of you, but total cover is you can't even see them.
Right, that's total cover there.
In any case, it's Leon's turn.
What if I stretch my arm outside the wall and give him the middle finger?
He would he would chop off your arm.
Or bite off your
With his-
finger.
With his
Club.
club. Yeah, with
It
his
would
club.
be worth
I will
it.
attack this closest one next to me.
Okay, that would be Gwydion.
Ah!
It's okay, he
I
missed.
disadvantage.
Gwydion.
That is going to miss.
My armor class is so high.
Why are we all bad?
This is something.
I get 1 crit and miss every other one.
Well, you know.
Welcome to my rogues.
Any bonus actions?
No, not this one.
Lambert.
This
Please
thing's.
kill it.
I was say this thing's standing. Let's see if we can finish that and make it not stand anymore.
Oh, promising.
That is the exact amount of damage that you need to kill it.
Well, I have
You dodge
succeeded.
his club. Like, as you dodge the club, just goes right underneath you. You come up with the sword and just get him right through the chest.
He's gone.
Dies in Draconic.
Dies in Draconic.
That's not.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, that thing's probably gonna go immediately for Leora, so let's go ahead and try to cut that off at the pass right now.
Okay. This guy's gonna go right after Lambert.
Yep,
We're gonna have a shield attack. That is a 23.
that hits.
8 points of piercing damage.
That
Oh boy.
stings a little bit.
He takes the shield and he just like jabs it at you, and like it gets you caught in between it and the steel wall, and just you have a few like cuts on your face now from like just the spikes doing all that, and your head's kind of ringing. He's gonna use this opportunity to try to run the javelin through you. That is another 23 to hit.
Oh,
I don't think I need to
damn
say
it.
that hits. Also, that's my HP currently. About not to be, though.
And it is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's
Ouch.
not too bad.
Now, the one next to Lucian is going to get about the same treatment. We're going to go for a shield attack. That is a 6. And then he's going to try to, like, as you dodge the shield, he lunges at you with a bite, which is a natural 20.
Red, go ahead.
Ow.
Okay? That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage directly to your shoulder area.
8. Oh my lord. Mm-hmm.
Ha! 8 points.
I'm gonna laugh at him in Draconic.
Epic.
Cute.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna see Lambert take a couple hits and move through my allies around the corner. Lambert, get behind cover, and gonna take a swing with the hammer on the lizard folk.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, finally.
Hey,
It's gonna be so good for just saying no, you can't come through.
like 9 points of bludgeoning damage directly to the torso there. Gets him a little bit discombobulated.
Yeah, I've been trying to use it just to test it and figure it out. So far, it's a double-edged sword. I'm done.
Lucian.
Alright, I'm gonna stab him right in his stupid lizard face.
No, you're not.
Well, I'm not, but then I'm going to grapple him with my bonus action.
You're going to try.
We'll try.
He rolled a 10.
Alright, fine. That's my turn.
Quit.
Oh, by Jove. So has this one in front of Lucian taken any damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving against 12 dead.
Your friends are dead.
That is a 3.
6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Turn over.
Leora.
Um. 20. Okay. I move here and I viciously mock this guy.
Okay. That's a 12.
I'm having trouble finding it. I don't know what happened to my brain.
All right. 2 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
You smell like a slug.
All of your friends are dead.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Liliana.
I can see the one This one?
No.
No. So I will attack that.
Are you within range? Yeah.
I was say it should be. Shortbow has a decent range.
Yeah, that one even hits.
What kind of crossbow is it?
Shortbow.
Crossbow. It's a short bow.
Shortbow?
80
Yeah.
feet.
80.
So as the lizard folk is paying attention to Lucian, suddenly an arrow just kind of lands in its chest and it just falls over.
Idiot!
Got him.
Tee-hee.
Lambert.
By the blinding one.
Second verse, same as the first. Hack. Why did I need inspiration again?
I don't know. I'm not doing that.
I've only missed once. It was a spell.
Spells
I
anywhere.
mean, it hits.
I mean, that's all I got for the moment.
Lizard folk. We're going to get shield on Q. That is a 20.
That'll hit.
Damn.
4 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, everyone else is kind of out of the way. Club on... No, javelin. Sorry. On Q.
Sure.
That's a 7.
Yeah, it misses.
Yep, it does. Q?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the hammer, and I see that Lucian has been communicating. I'm going to go in for a non-fatal hit with my hammer.
That hits.
The Q.
You just, like, boom, hit him on the head, and he just falls over unconscious.
Woo!
I've incapacitated this one.
Like, that is the amount that you needed to.
Gosh.
Only it won't be as stupid as its leader.
Well, there you go. You have one lizard folk prisoner. Prisoner.
Oh god.
Well,
You
that was
want
fun.
to set up camp and interrogate, or ship and interrogate?
I mean, it's only about, like, 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry.
Bring him with us.
So I don't know if camp is necessary, but...
I think
Perhaps
I.
we take some time on firm ground to converse with this individual.
Some of you.
I think I suddenly might know what's at the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I changed my vote to the monastery.
Well, there you go.
And there we have it, folks. That is more people in favor of the monastery than elsewhere.
All I needed to
Some of
see
you
what
need
was
to-
here. I saw what was here. I have a good idea of what else might be here.
There's at
I'm going to
least...
pick up at least one of those shields, by the way. Probably like 2 of them if I can.
Very nice. They've got spikes. They have
Yeah.
spikes.
You get 2 spiked shields.
My Spartan
How's
would have
Skill
loved
being the
that.
pack mule?
Some of you need to patch
that's great.
yourselves up.
How many javelins are there?
Just give me an hour, I'll be fine.
I mean, there's probably, like, 4 that you could find realistically.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
more
gonna
than
take
Kurt
the
has ever had.
javelins.
If 5 if you include the one that's in the boat.
Cool, I'm taking all the javelins, unless somebody else wants one, but somehow I feel that they may not, because nobody else uses javelins.
You don't even use javelins.
You
I can
tried
use
it.
anything.
Don't you have a net for a reason?
Tridents, I've got nets, I've got crossbows, I've got daggers, I've got javelins, I've got my fists, I got the Beeple's elbow.
I have
I'm
magic
a
and
weapon.
I have magic and a sword that I can literally just call to my hand whenever the fuck I please.
I
We
can
don't
be
all
mean.
need to
I
go
have
on.
whatever I say I have.
I can be mean to people and they die.
I have
Slowly.
corpses. I can use the corpse as a weapon.
I've done that before. That's hilarious to do.
I can use you as a weapon.
Let's not use me as a weapon.
I once had a guy for a one shot that had a bladed godpiece so that he could jump on people's heads and attack.
That's awful.
Good.
That's horrifying. Were they a halfling?
Oh no, they were like they were bigger than that.
Goliath.
That's even more horrifying.
So they were like a 3/4 sling?
More like a grown man literally just jumped on someone's shoulders and face fucked them to death.
Bro.
That's horrifying. Why is that
Can
a
we go a
thing?
week? Just 1 week without.
No. This is fun.
time.
So what are we doing with this lizard folk?
You're the one who invited me back to this campaign.
That's a great question.
Do we want to wake him up and just be like, yo, buddy, what the fuck?
We keep taking prisoners and interrogating them. I guess it's
At least this one spoke.
how you find things out, but it feels wrong still. I don't
Well,
know.
it spoke, but nobody else could understand. Except, I don't know who speaks Draconic here.
If you give me 10
actually,
minutes, I'll be able to.
I'm actually okay with
Well, you
that.
wouldn't be able to speak it, but you would be able to understand it.
I mean, I can understand it. Yeah,
It's a little different, considering that they may or may not understand you.
that's
Why don't-
fair. I'll cast comprehend languages as a ritual before we wake him up, though.
Why the hell do I speak giant?
Perhaps,
Alright, trolls.
perhaps we tie him up and then have a chat.
That's the normal routine.
That is a good idea.
I'm not sure what we're gonna find. I mean, these people look really native. Like, tribal.
They're tribal, but they also did speak to me at the very least. They said something about the blinding one, who I'm not sure who that is, but it's someone who could be important to this island.
A deific figure, I'm sure.
Fantastic. I have so many
Do
fucking
we want to bind
notes.
him?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna tie the bastard up. I mean, he's still a lizard folk. He still bite us. He's still dangerous. I almost want to muzzle the bastard.
Yeah, let's
All right.
tie this boy up.
That would be a sleight of hand with intelligence, please.
Yeah, I could help
That's-
with that.
Yeah,
Since
someone
I
help
was
me with that, because that's just gonna be a straight intelligence roll for me.
Yeah.
Not
I'll
proficient.
try and recall.
18 if I'm helped.
Yeah.
Okay. You manage to tie a decent knot, and you feel like he's not getting anywhere.
Nice. Great. So, who wants to do the honors of waking up the bastard?
Hey, we need to
After
heal
I'm done
him.
with comprehend languages, I'll just
I
signal
am-
him to wake up.
Can wake him up and give him like a poke on the shoulder or a tap on the shoulder and give him one point of lay on hands.
Point.
He
Just fucking
comes
us
to and just like immediately like fights his binds and like just hisses out.
Like, dude, chill out. We're not gonna kill you.
Then what do you want?
Tell us why you attacked us.
You are outsider.
We come from the outside. Why is that a bad thing?
Look at you. Scaleless. All of you. Disgusting. Only
Like-
fit for sacrifice.
Sacrifice to the blinding one, I assume.
Yes. All hail the blinding one.
Ask him who that is.
And who is the blinding one?
The great scaled god.
Dragon. I don't know what a dragon is, do I?
I mean, you know of dragons.
Dragons were a thing. They were horrible.
Is it a
Huh?
asking him if it's a dragon?
It is a god.
There is no way we could convince your people to leave us alone until we leave this island.
Absolutely not.
Ask him about the school upriver, the Witcher school.
I think I have to convince him not to kill us for it to.
Well,
Pretty sure he's not in a position to kill you.
Well, you know.
he's not in a position to kill us.
What about that school up there? Is that for your people too?
God, I hope not.
It was. Make a persuasion check, actually.
Right. Let's,
With disadvantage.
Obviously.
With disadvantage.
You don't have
Alright,
scales.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you don't have scales.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
I do not answer to you, scaleless.
Listen, I don't want to murder every single one of your people, and I'm sure you don't want that either.
I think he does want that.
They're fanatics. I don't think you can convince them that death is such a bad thing, really. If the blinded one protects them or something, then there's probably honor in death or something like that. They seem like a warrior culture.
Lucian,
This.
Hold on. Listen, Lizard Man, would you be more inclined to speak to someone we know who has scales?
Ooh, that's right. We have
Wait.
Dragonborn.
We do not listen to outsiders.
Don't want to speak to someone with scales?
I do not wish to speak.
Oh, there you have it. Were
Man,
you
if
gonna
only
say
we had a
something?
changeling.
Were you gonna say something, Q?
I was going to ask if we could ask if what are the values that the dragon god holds dear. Perhaps we can learn more about their society and what sort of folk they are.
Sure, let's ask.
That's worth taking note of. Good point.
What are the values of the dragon god, the blinding one?
I like how you're assuming it's a dragon.
Assuming it's a dragon.
I do not answer to scaleless.
Excellent.
Like to die.
Excellent. Good answer.
This isn't going anywhere.
Why would
Let's
you?
take the.
Or
Let's
at
just
least
take the.
What if we just keep you bound here for the rest of your life?
then I will escape.
You won't. Gonna escape us? The six of us?
How close
Who
are
just
you?
killed all of your friends? I am in his face.
He bites you.
Yep,
He
there
rolls
we
a
go.
natural 1.
He can try.
He
He
failed.
rolls a
slap-
natural
Slap
1.
him in the face. I don't want to hurt him.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna escape us, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Look at you.
Well, this is just torture at this point. We're gonna let him go.
No point in
don't-
mocking him.
I don't seem
Clearly hostile. If released, he will inform the others.
Are we going to let him go or are we going to kill him? We need to make a decision.
He is sentient and very well aware that he was attacking regular old innocent people. And if we let him go, he will inform his tribe of people to come fight us.
Lucian, you're
Kill
not
him.
used to dealing with other people's cultures, are you?
This is a cult, Lambert. They are not a culture. Well, they're a
Can't
cult.
spell.
What's the first
Culture without-
4 words of culture?
That's literally the
one-
first 4 letters of culture.
does
I
not
think like
seem
3 of us said the same
What's-
thing.
What's Lucian saying? Sorry, not Lucian. Q.
This one does not seem to fear death. It would not be a punishment for it.
What do you suggest would be a punishment?
Dismemberment.
Oh
And-
my god.
It's not.
How about
Some
no?
cultures, failure is punishment.
So we just leave him here then?
We brand him with a sign of failure and let him go.
No, how about we don't do that?
What is with
No
all the
need to
torture?
be so draconic.
What if we take him back to his people? We walk him to them.
Branding, it doesn't mean burning their skin. You
Why
can
do we
draw.
always have such an argument on what to do with the prisoners we capture?
Why do we even have prisoners anymore, for fuck's sake? They're always just out to kill us.
Why do we keep taking people as prisoner?
You did it this
Why
time.
why was it perfectly fine to kill the other 5 lizards, but this one we're having a moral
He's right.
conundrum?
I like how
He's
we
right,
always
you
get back
know.
to that argument too. Like, why is it fine to kill the other ones, but this one we leave alive?
Look, let's walk him to the enemies.
Okay.
Shame him in front of all of them.
Here, so we're going
no,
to
we're not
leave
doing
him
that.
bound. We will leave him bound on the side of the river.
And just leave.
Leave.
So then he can potentially warn and attack us in the future.
Gwydion cast Toll the Dead.
Thank you.
Make a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
God damn it.
My next suggestion was going to be let's take him back to the ship.
We don't need him alive anymore.
You know what? Hold on. I have a better idea. I mean, screw it. And I'm gonna make it kind of very obvious. I'm pointing over towards the waterfall. I mean, we're going to the monastery. I'm speaking this in common so he doesn't understand me. I'm hoping people catch on that I'm doing this.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
just cut him free. We head that way, and hopefully we don't see them again. And again, I'm making it obvious. I'm pointing towards the waterfall.
Right.
In common, I'm going to ask Lambert. So, what am I supposed to tell him right now? Because obviously, you're trying to deceive him.
Tell him nothing.
Like, also
He doesn't want to tell.
over towards the waterfall.
He doesn't want
Okay.
to tell us jack shit, so we don't. And again, pointing towards the waterfall constantly.
Yeah, just like pointing at the waterfall. It's like, okay.
Now, Lambert, we may eventually actually go towards the waterfall, and that might cause issues in the future.
Hence why we just killed him.
I say we just killed him. I'm not.
But where is
Feel
your
like-
humanity?
There is no moral qualm with just ending the life of this poor bastard. He has been suffering in this cult his entire life, and putting an end to it is the much kinder fate.
So
I
we're
don't-
killing him.
So you believe sentient beings don't deserve to live? You're willing to just kill any of them?
Well,
This sentient
It
being.
inconveniences you. It's more convenient to kill.
Two,
It's
I'm
like-
going to ask you, is an attempt at murder a mere inconvenience to you? I understand that your days in the military have maybe made that a little touchy for you, but an attempt at murder is murder. I have
Would
no
you
problem
not
saying that
attack-
with murder.
Would you not protect your people? When hostile, unknown
As they're
invaders
talking, can I
approach?
just stab him with my rapier?
Thank you.
I would not immediately attack strangers and then, when told to surrender to avoid death, continue fighting them multiple times.
I feel like I literally just watched
Oh.
that happen,
oh,
and I didn't say a damn thing.
Stabby,
And
I feel
There
like
you
I
go.
don't even see it, and I continue arguing.
You do.
Yeah.
oh, conundrum solved. He's dead.
I really need to learn more languages so I can lead conversations.
Well, that was an exhilarating moral quandary, third one we've had in our career, but I think it's time we got back in the dinghy and continued with our mission.
I would
This
like to
always
take
seems so
a rest here if we can.
Sure.
I want to search his pockets.
Go ahead.
I think he has pockets. I think he has a
He has no
loincloth.
pockets.
Does he have a satchel?
A
He
short
has
rest,
scales.
as you would say.
Yeah, I want to take a short rest.
I mean, there are a few like leather straps to keep javelin.
Okay. If you guys are doing that, I have a fun little thing for you.
Oh?
I'm just gonna play my hurdy-gurdy for you all.
Ah, so then the other
It's the
friends
Song of
can
Rest.
locate us easily in this jungle swamp.
Right,
How many hit points do we get?
I'm back at the max next to that.
yes. I believe.
I think you roll the d6 individually. That's how we do it. I think.
Hooray!
That literally put me at max. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I was already at max. We're good.
Man, you're not even using Sing the Old Shanty.
I haven't. Well, so it's hard to because so that uses one of my bardic inspirations. So I've been trying to
Yeah.
think. I've been trying to do the like counting the cards of okay, they're getting attacked. How likely is it that they're going to like pass or fail this attack? And then by
Yeah.
the time I think about that, and that's a 26
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I have to say it before you determine the dice roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must choose to do this before the roll. So unless I yell at you every time and then think about it.
Objection!
Weird.
But
All
you
right.
know, my armor class is very low for a tank.
You're here for hit
So,
points.
Lambert,
Yes.
can I ask you a favor?
I can't guarantee I'll accomplish the favor, but you may ask it.
I would like help to build a pyre for these bodies.
Yeah, that we could do. Actually, do I have that spell? No, I didn't take that spell. I almost thought about taking Create Bonfire too, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Right?
This isn't Dark Souls.
Really good.
Bonfire is so great. It's like
Oh, it would have been
control,
so
battlefield
good.
Control.
You can make the panels to block their movement, and then I can put a net on them or hold them in place in the fire.
Combo.
Ah, that would have been amazing. You get like what? There's that one spell that makes like a wall of fire. That isn't wall of fire because it's cubes or something. 5 cubes side to side.
Firestorm.
Yeah, Firestorm.
Firestorm.
That's a good one too.
How many were there?
6. I believe there's 6.
6. It seems that we've only found 5 of them. Can't seem to find the other.
Shit. The leader looking one still there?
Yeah.
One of them just kind of disappeared.
Lambert, thank you for your assistance.
Yeah. Nah, I'm worried about the fact we're missing a body.
Leora just gives you the look of what am I, chopped liver?
I just look at you as I'm stoking the
Very
flame
good.
with a gesture.
All right. So you burn the bodies, and begin along your way. It's now
Yeah,
like,
tell me about these shields, man. I want to check these things out.
They're like big stone spiked shields with just wood, like wooden.
Stone? Fucking
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
They also
Weird.
hurt a lot when they hit you with it.
And their javelins were also made of stone.
Weird.
Yeah, they're
Am I
wicked
able to
weird.
use this shield and be proficient with it, or?
It is a shield. I would say it would be a different proficiency to learn how to bash with it the way that they did.
Yeah.
Now, if you took Shield Mastery, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be an issue.
Well, perhaps
Yeah.
we start practicing with that.
All right. Good
Just-
to know.
Don't use my face for it, please. I've had enough.
Now about 11 o'clock.
It's only 8:31.
You guys still continue about your way. Getting closer to 1. There seems to be another fork.
We take the left road.
If we're going to
All right.
monastery, that's where
I'd
we're
say that's a trap. We should go right.
Back into the sea with ye salty dogs.
In any case, you managed to get to the monastery without any further interruptions.
How many hours has it been since our short rest?
It's been about 4 hours, five
Sweet.
5 hours.
Okay.
So it's now like getting close to like 2 o'clock.
All right.
After the miles of travel through the swamps of this island, you arrive at the foot of the massive stone spires that pierce through the dredges. Above, wooden bridges connect 6 of these spires, connecting the pieces of the monastery you had seen upon your approach. On the largest of the spires, you see a staircase carved into the stone.
Does it look
Let's
occupied?
climb, I think. Does it look well maintained?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
It seems like no one has
not.
been here in a very long time.
Well, maybe they didn't take their books with them.
Maybe they died because of the blinding one.
Could be
Or they
other
left because this
things.
place sucks.
We don't exactly have the greatest occupation.
Oh man. A map within a map.
Oh man. Oh, big
What?
map?
Yeah. Once you reach the top of the spire, you are met with the monastery's gate, fit between two large battlements carved from the same white stone as the rest of it. The gate itself seems to have been stuck partially open, as it now rests at an odd angle along its rails.
You said there was like a tattered tapestry or something hanging from the front, right?
Yeah,
Am I
it's just a tattered red tapestry.
Right. Am I seeing an animal on it, or a creature, or a monster?
From what you can tell, make me a perception check. Or yeah, make me just ooh, this is weird.
Right.
Make me an investigation check, I guess.
I'm not bad at those. Not great at them either, sadly.
Yeah, I mean, you see definite wings, but a lot of it has been tattered.
Right.
I mean, just a lot of it has just been lost to time, but definitely some sort of winged creature.
What kind of wings are we talking? Are we talking like bird wings or bat wings?
They seem to be more. They seem to be unfeathered.
Okay.
Well, should we knock?
I look at you like, are you honestly suggesting we knock in a place that looks like it should be torn down?
Perhaps
So do
they're
we
friends.
just open it?
Yeah, I think we just open it. I don't
Gwydion's
think anybody's here.
Gwydion's eyes are gonna glow continually purple for a while as I cast Detect Magic on myself.
Wait, where'd our captain go?
Huh.
What kind of door is this?
Big.
Open.
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 It's
It
not a
is an
door.
open door.
I was gonna say I was gonna kick the door open.
Yeah.
Loves an open.
It is a big old gate that is just stuck open.
I don't know if we're supposed to be able to see that far, but wow.
Technically, no, but it's not hurting anything.
That's the thing.
Oh,
There's
God.
a thing. There's so many stuff.
So Lambert, how similar is the layout of this building to your school?
It's laid out very differently, mostly because it's built on top of 6 stone spires. Yours is like built along cliffs and stuff, but it's not like this.
Yeah, with like an adjacent valley and shit, and a little goblin tribe not far off from it.
Yeah, it's a
Goblin
little,
trap.
it's quite different, but not the architecture itself is very similar.
Not at all. At all. Not even the
We'll
slightest.
just have to comb the area for the library then.
Yeah, just watch the step.
Alright.
Gwydion will follow his nose for the fruity taste it shows, and I'll keep a lookout for anything that is magical.
Yeah,
All
try
right,
to
I'll-
stay close to me in case you fall.
I will let you know. Past the gates now, the monastery opens with a small courtyard leading into a slightly larger area that is open to the sky. To the north is a staircase. Thank you.
Oh.
Is
fuck.
a staircase up to a higher section of the spire that overlooks this area. And to the east and to the west, there are smaller staircases that lead up to areas enclosed with stone.
Dormitory.
Oh.
Just out of curiosity, yeah.
Lambert, do we need...
I mean, from the looks.
And what was Lambert saying?
I was gonna say I was gonna go up the stairs real quick and check at least one of the rooms, just see what the state of the room's in.
Okay.
Lambert, do we need to be
Oh.
looking for traps here?
Crap. Sorry. I wrote more notes about this, and I just am stupid. The area that you're currently in has a few things that do catch your attention. First, the bones. Some normal humanoid bones, some more reptilian in nature. They're scattered about now, picked clean. Most have etches in them denoting some sort of strike at them, probably with a bladed weapon. or particularly sharp claws. The next thing you notice are the scorch marks on the stonework and the tattered rags wrapped around now rotting wood that lay about, seemingly having been used as training dummies.
Dragon.
No,
Am I able to-
you've seen me throw fire before. It could very well have just been a fight with the locals. That said, that would have to have been a lot of them for as many rooms as is here. I don't know what the hell their training was like, but our survival rate was... Well, we started with about 7 or 8 of us. There's only 3 of us when we finally graduated.
That is low. Much lower than my school.
We had a very
lower than
harsh...
Oh.
We had a very harsh teacher who...
Actually,
the
I think
idea...
that's higher than...
We had a teacher who was very infamous for the phrase "trial by fire." Only the fire was
Fire.
fire.
I can tell. Yes, indeed. How big is the area of these scorch marks? Is it like a cone, like I see Lambert throw out? Is it like a
cone.
Is it like a big ball? Is it just a?
It's a perfect
It's mixed
cone.
bit. There are small scorch marks. There are larger, more like lines and cones and all sorts. There's just the scorched.
Oh, that definitely seems magical. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
search
check
the
a...
place.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Yeah.
check at least 1 room or 2.
Left or right?
Ooh, I don't like that that's the question.
Alive or dead?
I hate this. Okay, you know what? I'm predominantly right-handed. I'll probably just go to the right.
Both rooms are completely safe. That's the joke.
Right?
Or is it?
Oh, dear sweet Christ.
So, to the left and right, they both these staircases seem to lead to what appear to be living quarters. Each room seems to have been hand carved into the stone, and now remains relatively empty. Each only holding no more than just a tattered bedroll. However, getting to the other side, you do see that the right side living quarters seem to end in just another room. The ones on the left seem to have a staircase that goes to some sort of building out to the far west.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, these are the dormitories. That means there's possibly going to be a library for this many goddamn students.
So, what does it seem like? They all just went and left the place, or?
There are a lot of bones.
I'm about to say there's a
Yeah, it
lot of
seems like
bones.
they
I'm
died.
assuming.
Okay.
I'm assuming they were wiped out.
What if they were turned into lizard people?
I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Because if so, I'm going to feel a little horrified in a minute.
What if it's a disease that comes from their bite?
Then
And
thank
I
God
look
no
at
one got
whoever-
bitten.
Someone did get bitten.
I don't know that.
Lucian got bitten.
I don't think anyone. I did not get bitten. He failed to bite me, didn't he? No, he critically hit me.
He
with
critically
a
hit you with the bite.
critically. He critically bit me,
I look at your bitten part.
and it's gone because of D&D logic. But yeah,
I know
that's a-
it's still there, but it's just
just magically sealed up somehow.
You've recovered from the shock.
no longer bleeding.
Just like, oh no, I don't want to become a lizard. Then I'd be all scaly.
Maybe then they talk to you.
You do already.
All right,
speak
Lucian.
their
Yeah,
language.
Settled.
hey, Lucian.
Just
What?
become a lizard.
It's
You're the
become
one
a
who
lizard,
speak-
brother.
You're the one who speaks Draconic for reasons I won't ask. So you have to be the one to turn into the lizard. You have to follow that sword.
You
and
know
you
that
have
he's from Sinpera, and in Sinpera, their language is Draconic.
I know exactly why you speak Draconic, but anyways, you have to be a lizard because you need to be our man on the inside for the 12 tribes. All right, so do that.
Because
If
logic.
not, we can just paint you to be very scaly.
I can paint myself. I don't think any of you.
Scale face is very offensive.
I'm gonna create a minor illusion to make it look like he has a scale pattern on his neck.
Okay.
I've been branded.
Yeah.
Again.
And then when he moves, it just stays suspended in the air, so it's kind of not effective.
Yeah. It's just.
Oh,
You
no,
see
my
you see
scales.
the outline of Lucian's neck in scales.
Oh. Not my scales. Darn.
We're gonna have to stand still for this to work, Lucian.
So,
It's
do we want to go off to the left, or do we want to go forward?
These are ruins, and I think the rooms need to be combed very thoroughly so as we don't miss anything, you know?
So
Could
we don't miss anything.
We could find another blood altar. Who
And
knows?
left.
God, I hope not.
So that's when you're saying left.
Personally, I find this very exciting.
I love me a good old-fashioned blood ruin.
Yeah,
all right.
blood altar.
Ruins of any
Not
kind
hearing
are
any
exciting.
dissonant voices. You guys do go off to the left. I'm gonna go slowly here, just so that you get all the rooms on the map.
They're just
Make you
made
feel
more
better about it.
exciting. They're made more exciting when there's blood.
This area does seem to open up, and you do see off into the distance. There's a section to the very far north that seems to have crumbled in on itself. But there are all these like round things that you see. They're like enclosed rooms, but they have like just like pillared windows where like just overlooks so you can like see inside. Now this little across this wooden bridge, you do find a very like a fancier building. It seems to be like not unlike some sort of like house that you guys would have, just a little bit more, out of stone.
How high
It's
up are
very,
we?
huh? How high up are you?
Yeah.
Like 300 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Don't worry too much. I'll save us if we fall.
Just don't fall. Lambert.
Yes.
This is congruent with a Grandmaster's quarters.
Yeah, I thought as much.
I'm gonna go ahead and like give you guys just the lowdown on around it, just so that you guys can kind of get the full glimpse of what this is like.
Let's see what's on the inside if we can.
There is a wooden door. It does seem to be locked though.
I beat it down.
Okay.
Don't we have someone that could just pick
Does
locks?
anybody have thieves' tools?
We have a rogue.
I am about to say, I look at Liliana.
Is that fun?
Yes.
Weird question. Can you pick that lock?
Oh, of course. Of course I can.
I don't know why I even suspected you couldn't.
Me neither. But I will try.
Nope.
I'm
Impossible.
beating down the door.
Plan B.
Make me a strength check
Okay.
Don't
to
have-
try to break
Please
down the
try to-
door.
Please try to leave as much
Right.
intact as you can. Maybe.
Well, it seems that you're gonna have to take an axe to it if you want to get in.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
And I pull out a crowbar.
How about to say I got
We
one
have some
too?
other options.
Thank you.
All right.
Not rolled a single good roll today.
Maybe a
could-
strength check with advantage then.
We could
Right.
pry this open,
Crowbar.
or we could just remove the lock.
Classic.
Pulled to strength with advantage. It's only a 13. I'm
I've-
so shit today. What is wrong with me?
I vote to remove the lock just so we leave
Man, this
everything.
door.
Oh, for God's
upright.
sake.
It preserves it.
With the
I'm
crowbar.
getting
Take a moment.
flashbacks.
22.
Go Q. Oh.
22 does it. You just like you move it correctly and just the whole thing just pops open. The building itself here. Let me help. Let me. That's not the right layer for that. I'm a big old Dumbo.
Are you not
Brother.
proficient in athletics, Lucian?
Told me to roll strength.
I suppose athletics is fine. Either way. I mean, the DC wasn't that high. It was just that you're bad.
Can't roll good today. I'm pissed.
Rolling
All
excellent.
right.
most of the day.
So the building itself seems to be fairly sparse, but not nearly as much as the quarters from before. It seems like a fairly nice living space, a bed, bookshelves, and other such furnishings, much of which has been destroyed. They're ripped, torn, splintered, and most notably, perhaps, seemingly burned. Now, Liliana, as you guys are searching throughout the house, you do notice that one of the rooms here has this recess in the floor, almost as if there was some sort of compartment hidden beneath it. But there's no way to open it that's readily apparent to you.
I point out the hidden compartment area, and I'm gonna ask Lambert, do you know how to open this? Have you ever seen one of these before?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I was actually in the Grandmaster's quarters. This is a little new to me. That said, if I had to harbor a guess,
Do you have a necklace on?
I oddly enough do have a pendant.
Is it magical?
No, it's
the
not.
recess itself seems to just be like a rectangular, like this thing just lifts up and there's stuff inside kind of a situation, or like some sort of door or something. It would be an investigation check to see if you can find the place, like where the
Right.
opening mechanism.
Is there like a gap in between it and the floor that you could slide something through?
Not really. It's like very, very small. Liliana just barely noticed it.
Alright, whoever's best
So
at
like the tip of a dagger wouldn't fit.
No.
I'm good at.
I mean, you could probably you could not get a dagger to stand upright in it.
Okay.
That's a very, very shallow crease that get.
So,
That'd be an investigation check.
so none of this is magical?
You do feel some sort of magic emanating from inside of the compartment.
What kind?
Magic item.
Strangely enough, it's largely evocation with a very hint of divination inside of it.
That's strange. So what are we investigating then?
We're trying to see if we can find the way to open the compartment. That said, if you would like to take a look around, I'll try to assist the best I can.
I'll look around, sure.
I mean, my investigation's a 4 at best.
Mine's higher.
Can I actively search with perception to see if I can find anything?
Not for
to open
perception;
it?
it would be investigation.
Yeah,
Can I do that?
we're basically looking for.
I would say Gwydion with advantage is the best we got.
Damn
Die
right.
on. Go.
Yeah. You do find.
+7. I got better.
Oh, expertise.
Okay. Well. Oops.
Whatever.
In any case,
I'm taking
it's a
expertise
pass.
next level.
Pass, right?
Yeah.
You guys do find the way to open it up. It's just a little, just on the opposite side of like the room. There's a little like lever sort of a situation. It's a small little mechanism, but eventually you do like give it a little pull, and the whole compartment just kind of lifts up, and you can open it up from there.
As they
It
say
seems-
in the mainland, bingo.
I say that all the time in the mainland. In the compartment, you find placed on red velvet cushions are 2 swords, both very fine in make, with runes etched into their hilts and blades, with on their pommel an image of a dragon.
Oh, it's just swords.
One seems to be silver, the other seems to just be normal steel.
I slowly just turn and look at Gwydion and his comments like, "Are you fucking daft?"
They are emanating that evocation with a hint of divination aura. Also on the cushions is a single silver key.
Well, Gwydion will wave his hand at the 2 swords and say, "Happy birthday, Lambert."
I don't even know when my birthday is.
Well, it's today now.
And that would be
Today,
the
what's
15th of summer.
15th of summer's end. I'm gonna write it in my notes.
Yeah,
If
I've
you
got.
don't mind, I'd like to look at the key and draw a replica at least.
Sure. And I'm gonna take out the key, cast Identify on it as I'm holding it, and
It is
hold it up to-
unmagical.
Oh, never mind then. Hold it up to.
The swords.
Am I
The
able to
swords
tell-
are magic.
Was I able to tell which one was divination, which one was evocation?
They're both evocation. They both have a slight hint of divination in them.
That's weird. I'm gonna give the key to Q. I'm gonna identify the silver sword. What's going on
Lets
with
you
this thing?
skip time and also see the future.
The silver sword.
I see.
You cast the spell, and you get a name.
Oh.
Legendary!
This
It's
sword
alive.
is called Senrak. It is a silvered long sword. It has +1 to hit, and between 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., it deals an additional 1d4 cold damage in addition to its normal damage.
It's really specific. Okay.
That's great. Gwydion's like eyes kind of like go wide as he touches. Like, oh goodness.
And the other one is fire between the other hours, right?
Lucian, you would know that Senrak is essentially draconic for Ice Tooth.
Well,
Okay.
I guess Gwydion will relay that. Intricate enchantments on the sword. In fact, it has a proper name, Senrak.
Ah, the sword Ice Tooth. I've never heard of this sword before.
Oh, is that
Probably.
what Senrak means?
It's a bloody sword.
That is the proper pronunciation.
Anyways.
It's,
No, don't know what the other one does. I could only. Well, it has a recharge time, let's just say.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Let me see that.
somehow I think it might be Fire Tooth.
Fire.
Have that yet?
I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I have that. I cast Identify on the other sword.
All right, it is the sword Virak. Again, +1 to hit between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. This longsword deals an additional 1d4 fire damage in addition to its normal damage.
Almost seems like these
There.
pair well together.
Yeah, they're opposites.
Huh.
Does that translate to Fire Tooth?
It
Yeah,
does translate to Fire Tooth.
it does.
So just to be clear, the hours are opposite each other, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I'm
One's
going.
a daytime. One's a daytime sword. The other's a nighttime sword.
Some Dayquil, some Nyquil.
Are they attunement? Is my next question.
No.
Super. Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They're mine.
Really good.
Personal quest power boost. Take the dual wielder feat.
Oh my god, yes.
That no.
It's not really good, but
Wield it at exactly 6 a.m. or exactly 6 p.m.
Since when do we
he's so
operate
strong.
That does work.
He's like, "Why are we gonna fight?" No, we wait for 6 a.m.
the twilight hours. Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
cowboys fight at noon.
We have 10 rounds.
It's time.
Anyway, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'll say.
Also, it feels kind of morally questionable to be looting these ruins. I feel like it should be my job to preserve them, but I guess I'm here as an adventurer. and not just a
Right.
brigand.
So taking items from the law is morally questionable, but murdering a prisoner in cold blood is not. Right. I understand.
Yes, but I
Oh,
think
good.
what I'm saying is, not since I've taken on the mantle of an adventurer, I realize the things I have to do with this mantle.
Our
And that includes
safety
looting and
is more
killing.
important.
Oh, that's good. That's
Do not protect your men over some random prisoner. Q.
Let's
We can
not
kill prisoners.
let's not have a moral debate in a place where apparently people of my particular profession have died, of all things. God's sake.
Yes, you're gonna ruin Lambert's birthday.
Again.
I don't know when the fuck my birthday is. I barely remember what my mother looked like.
is the 15th of Summer's End, friend.
Whatever, 15th of Summer's End. Congrats, happy birthday to me. I have 2 new swords and they're fucking bloody amazing.
Is
Also,
that a pathway up top?
Huh?
Is that a pathway over here?
nah, I think it's just cliff face.
Black.
There's a cliff face. The face of a cliff.
It's its nose.
Jump down and get access to a hidden area.
There's it's essentially like the way that this section exists. Like this, is like a sheer cliff face, and like this is kind of like here. This is like the house, and it's kind of like that. So that is where like it kind of, you know, that stone wall exists.
Also, weird question. Keep your eye open for a pendant and a book with a dragon emblem on it.
Can do.
Grimoire.
You think I'm gonna leave that open?
Just a suggestion, especially if you see the book.
So good. So are we continuing along?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Really happy we went left now. God damn.
Gotta comb the whole area.
Back to the training area. You guys head up the stairs. It does seem to lead to. Man, this place is huge. I'm sorry.
We're not. We're happy.
You should be.
It seems to lead to a bridge leading to another spire. I'm just gonna put you here. It kind of enters into a cave and then kind of like goes inside the stonework. So now you guys are like under the stone.
It's the third
how's
spire
this
out of
bridge
6
looking
then.
here? It's a little rickety, little broken.
Should we take a break?
The bridge itself is very poorly maintained, but it seems to be serviceable. A little swingy, but it doesn't seem to break on you. Like none of them are particularly given to rot. It just looks like it's not been touched in a long time.
So if we're at a fork and it's 8, should we take a break and then decide where to go after?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, cool.
All right.
All right, we'll debate.
Morals.
Well,
Moral
way to go.
quandaries of going up or right.
Every freaking
Okay.
session almost, we have a moral quandary that we just need to argue about constantly.
Oh, how do you like in the monastery so far?
I dig it.
Very.
You're not even to the fun part yet.
I know.
If it's
There
a
are two
puzzle,
fun
I'm
parts.
leaving.
Oops.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking.
because I mean, I have this like weird backstory of why Lambert's school is of the Manticore in my head, but I never actually said anything. And I'm kind of hoping Legion didn't go along that same train of thought I did. Not gonna lie.
And what train of thought was that?
Well, it's named after the Manticore because it was a Manticore that helped found the school. And this is a school of a dragon. Granted, the Manticore's long dead, obviously, but dragons live a little longer.
That's presumptuous, to say the least.
I don't like that tone, Legion. Oh god, I might have figured this out already, and that's gonna make me weirded out. Anyway, guys, as per usual, we're taking a break, which means I'm gonna cut the video here. That said, if this has caught your attention, as much as it did mine, I mean, I just got 2 new freaking swords out of it, I'm happy for it. Be sure to stay tuned, because we're gonna have part 2 right after we come back. And basically right after you finish this video. Maybe like a couple of minutes off, but not by much. But as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, a great way to show that support, as always, by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course share it with your friends. And again, stay tuned, because part 2 is literally going to be out, like, within minutes of me finishing talking to you all. And as always, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we'll catch you all in the next video. See you then.